May 2010. That's when I started writing it. Here we go. Laws. The first law. It's against the law for any vampire to kill a human. Second law. It is against the law for any human to kill a vampire. Third law. No vampire is allowed in a hospital at any time, for they don't require medical treatments. That's good, I should totally add that. Fourth law. No human is allowed underground after dark. And the fifth law. Any laws that are broken will result in instant death. No questions asked. You have to imagine I was 20 when I wrote this? Wow. No, I was 21. Wow. Okay. Back when I still thought chapters were necessary. I made a possible characters list. Old classmates and creative classmate. It was fun. Okay. Basically the idea is blood rain is when the red rain falls and the vampires feed on it freely. And most humans stay indoors. Mostly. It's the year 2018 and the world hasn't changed much. Wow, that's like next year. It's so cool to think that I wrote this in 2010 and I'm 1 year away from it being reality, probably. That'd be cool. It's amazing. 2018, the world hasn't changed much, blah blah. There are only two races in the world, vampires and humans. We live together without any problems. It's been 8 years since a human was killed by a vampire. Since then, the world has had to live by 5 laws, which I just read. That's the introduction that I wrote for an explanation or whatever of it. And I even wrote a screenplay, but I could never get any friends to read it with me. Go figure. Page 1, I guess, starts out with, so, Brian, I hear you're having a party tonight. John says, keep it down. I don't want the vamps to hear. Or I don't want the vamps to know, you know? This is where I have trouble writing, because I like to narrate. I like to write for screenplay, but I also like to write it like a book. And my writing's atrocious, but I roll with it. So, it's a mess. I definitely would need some help in Hollywood to perfect these. But they're brilliant nonetheless. Okay, what do you care if the vamps here? Like they'd ever go to a human party. Did I hear the word party? No, you didn't hear anything. Chill out, Brian. This is Katie. She's not a vampire. Besides, what would a party be like without any girls? Fine, but she can only bring one friend. Good, I'll bring Laura. So where's the party tonight? I'll tell you later at my house. I'm totally rewording this because I'm just freestyling it. I wrote it, damn it, I can do what I want. Okay. Oh, that was humans. Next paragraph I have labeled is vampires. I'm going to try and not do character voices because that'll just get too off sidetracked or whatever, so. Okay. Humans and their stupid parties. I wish they would all die. Calm down, Luke. Not all are bad. Andy, sometimes I wonder if you're even a vampire. I also wonder why we've been friends for 3 decades. Come on, you know why. Our parents were bitten by the same vampire master. See, I added the word vampire. It's so stupid. By the same master. Our blood is practically the same. We're like brothers. I know. But sometimes I wish these 5 laws didn't exist. Well, at least we still have the blood rain. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, Luke. Oh. Hi, Rose. And who is your friend? Yes, who is your friend? The teeth. You'll see why that's important later on. I think it's going to be a key part throughout the book when I finish it later, and if it ever goes to movie form, screenplay, I think it would be pretty cool. It gives the actor that would play the character a little bit of play, and not just be so boring and red. It would be action without overdoing it. I think the Fang part, it would be fun. You have to be in my brain to understand. Anyways, Andy, put your teeth away. Sorry. This is my friend Steph. She just moved here from the East Coast. How long? Permanently? No, I mean, how long? I don't understand your question. Chill, Luke. She's cool. What's he asking me? He wants to know how long you've been a vampire. Oh. Why didn't you just say so? Let's see. I was bitten in 1989. I was 18 then. So, 29 years. So, Luke, how long have you been a vampire? 30 years. 10 of that is. Oh boy. Hey guys, what do you say we have a gathering tonight to welcome Steph? Sounds good. I hear the blood rain is going to be heavy tonight. I know, I can't wait. So tonight at 10 p.m. Tonight at 10. Same place as usual? Got it. Something about rewarded? Okay, this is a brainstorm. Rain machine, which would cause the blood rain, which I find fascinating. It's the machine that makes the red rain, or blood rain. All lawbreakers are taken to this machine like once a month, like each month. So if they take all the people that break the 5 laws, or any of them, they take them to the rain machine. There's machines worldwide. They are put to death, and their blood is collected and turned into this rain. Wouldn't that be really weird? But vampires would consume it, right? Okay, next paragraph is marked humans. Okay, Brian, we're all here. Now, where's this party going to take place? You guys ever heard of a place called the Underground? You mean like the 4th law? Tell me you're joking. The very same, Laura. I admire your knowledge of the laws. Wait. Brian, we can't. No. I'm going underground. Especially not tonight. Dun dun dun. Alright. Come on, John. What are you afraid of? Don't you know what tonight is? Yes. It's the night of the blood rain. So what? So what? Brian, we could be killed. Oh, come on. I went before, and I never killed, obviously. I don't know about this, Brian. John, I'm your best friend. Would I ever put you, or Laura, and Katie in danger? Guess not. Good. Then let's go to the underground. I know a safe section that no vamps ever go in. That, my friends, is where we shall have the party. Vampire section. Hey, Andy. You made it. 10 p.m. sharp. Where's Rose? She went to go get Steph. They'll be here any minute. Good. Let's go wait for them on the ground. So, Luke, is everything set up? Yes. It's all set up. All we need is us. Wow. Rose, you got here fast. Hey, Steph. Hey, Andy, is it? Yes, it's Andy. I'm glad you remembered. You look great. Thanks. Andy. What, Luke? Put your teeth back in your mouth. Oh, come on now, Luke. You know he's just doing it for Steph. Whatever. We should get further underground. The blood rain's about to start. Why down? Why do we need to go down here so far? Well, Steph, the further down we go, the less likely we are to run into any what? Luke, any what? Andy, what are we less likely to run into down there? Humans. That's what, Steph. Why does Luke hate humans so much? Oh, no, you got it all wrong. You see, when we were growing up, he always talked, anyways, about turning a certain age. 28 to be exact. Which is my current age! Awesome! Why 28? You see, Luke was one of those guys who loved to do the big numbers in his head. 2 plus 8 is 10. They're both even numbers, but if you take 2 times 8, you get 16. And when you split 16, you get 1 plus 6, which is 7. And 7 is a very lucky number. It also goes into 28 4 times, which is even. Sounds complicated. Yeah, well, I don't understand it either, but you see, that's why he hates him. And he doesn't really hate them at the same time. You mean because he's stuck at his current age? In his 18-year-old body? Yes. Now every time he sees a human, no matter what age, he, in a way, envies them. Because they will never get... They will never... Oh. They will either get to turn 28, or already have. And he never will. And he never ever will. Boy, I wrote Wicked when I was so young. I guess I know how he feels. I wanted to be at least 21 before I died. Why 21? Well, because about 30 years ago, that was the drinking age. Now I have to die, or rather, live forever as this 18-year-old girl. Are you two done talking? Yes. Good. We're here. Humans. It's a very cutscene here and there. I think it would be visually pretty fun for a movie. Okay. This is humans. Also have it marked as chapter 2, which is kind of weird. I have a lot of fillers for this. Eventually. This, my friends, is section 510. Now, can anyone tell me why it has that name? John? Katie? How about you, Laura? Why do you think I chose 510? Smart ass. You know why. Please, tell me if you know. It stands for May 2010. The year the laws were passed. Go on. That's the year the world changed. Very good, Katie. Yeah, whatever. So, when do we get to the party? And when are you going to stop with the history lessons? Well, I'm sorry if you're not all excited about the very year humans became free from being hunted and killed by vampires. Brian, calm down. We came here to party, not fight. I'm sorry. John, Katie, Laura. It's fine. Let's party. Wow. You can tell you spent a lot of time down here. You have a pool table, a couch, a radio. Is that? You spotted it. It's an old glass bottle soda machine. 50 cents if you want one. Where did you get that? My father. He bought it at an antique shop and filled it with pop and had no use for it, so after a few years, he gave it to me. Then I put it down here. It adds an old-time feel to the place. Don't you think? Whatever you say, Brian. Let's listen to some music. Vampires paragraph. So, Luke, why have you brought me down here? You mean Andy or Rose didn't tell you? We're here for the blood rain. Yeah, I know about the blood rain, but why are we down here? Shouldn't we be closer to the surface? No. The surprise is down here, away from the eyes of humans. Now get undressed. Rose, did you tell her? Rose did tell you that you... Whoa. Rose did tell you to wear a swimsuit, didn't she? Yes, but I don't understand. Why underneath? Do we need that? Okay. Why do we need that down here? If I told you, then it wouldn't be a surprise. Now would it? Listen to me, Seth. Just strip your swimsuit and stand under the small holes with me. Alright, Rose, but I hate stupid surprises. Trust me, you'll like this one. Wow, you look... Wow. Thanks, Andy. You look wow in your trunks, too. So, Andy, how many times have you done this? Oh, once a month for about 6 years? So about 72 times? What's it like? Let's taste and see. Should be here any minute, any second. Smell that? It's coming. Look up, Steph. Is that blood? Why is it so thick? And why does it taste so much better down here? Well, see, down here, it has to go through a series of screens and pipes. And by the time it reaches us, most of the water has been removed, leaving mostly blood, warmed at about 88, 90 degrees. It's as close to human as a lot. 88, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's as close to human as the law allows us to get. Drinking wise, of course. Does anyone else know about this? Well, there are a couple that group down here, but from time to time, for the most part, it's just us. Too tempting for most young vampires, though. Which is why most stay above ground for the blood rain. Since you were here and new, I thought if you were new to the area, I thought it would be, you know, just a nice way to show you to do the place. If you ever got tired of the thin stuff. Well, we should head home, Andy. Would you mind taking Steph from me? I want to go with Luke. Sure, if that's okay with you, Steph. Okay by me. I'll see you tomorrow, Rose. You too, Luke. Hey, Andy. Yes, Rose. Keep your teeth in your mouth. Very funny. Good night. Humans. Okay, brainstorming. Suggests BTKL explore the undergrounds. Okay. So this song is pretty good. Who's it by? Who's it by? Katie, you've got to be kidding me. This is one of the best songs of all time. They were really big in the year 2000 to 2008. So, what's the band's name again? It's Trapped. I like Trapped back in the day. Trapped. Yes, I do believe I've heard of them before. I hear they were big on YouTube. Do you have any more music by them? I believe I do, yes. But first, what do you say we all go exploring? Down here? At night? Alone? Are you crazy? Brian, being down here, especially at night, is a huge risk in of itself. It's dangerous. But now you want to go exploring? John, you are the biggest pansy in the whole world. There's 4 of us down here. And I have a flashlight. We'll be fine. No. Let's go exploring. I think I was supposed to say now, let's go exploring. I promise you, enjoy yourself. I doubt it. But I'm not gonna stay here alone. So lead on, Brian. Yuck. What's that smell? Well, Laura. Tonight is blood rain for the vamps. I guess it's seeped through the ground or something by now. Brian, what's that up ahead? I think we found the source of the smell. What do you suppose this place is, Brian? My guess would be a type of sacrificial chamber for the vamps, but they would be breaking the laws. This blood looks thicker than normal, Brian. Well, Katie, as it seeps through the ground, it travels through the pipes and gets thicker, I guess. Don't worry. No humans were killed here. Not tonight. Brian, let's just get out of here. It's really late. I'm with John. Let's get out of here. Come on, Katie. Alright. We can leave. Well, this night was very interesting, but we should leave now. Oh, come on. It's only 2:30 a.m. One game of pool, then we can leave. Alright, but just one game. Cool. Katie, you're on Laura's team. John's on mine. Next paragraph is vampires. So I switched to red because it gets interesting after this. I promise! So, did you enjoy yourself last night? Yes, Luke. We don't have anything like that we don't have anything like the underground tunnels or anything on the East Coast. Man, Blood Rain is so different here. I like it. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Maybe we can all do it again next month. Count me in. Oh, hi, Rose. Hey, Steph. Hi, Luke. Where's Andy today? He's taking a day off. Why would he do that? I don't know. He's Andy. Could be a lot of things. You know how he is after the blood rains. Why do you want to know where he is, anyways? I have to tell him something. That's all. It's none of your business. Fine, don't tell me. Tell your boyfriend, Andy. He's not my boyfriend. He's just more level-headed than you are about certain things. Humans. Humans and vampires finally collide on page 10. This is where the characters of vampires and humans meet in my book script thing. I think it's pretty interesting. Good morning, Katie. Wow, you look terrible. Very flattering, John. Brian had us up till what? 3:20 a.m. this morning? I mean, I got less than 4 hours of sleep. Sorry, but at least it wasn't boring. I mean, it's not every day we get to beat two girls at a game of pool. You know, if you keep trying that flatter stuff, you know, if you keep trying to flatter me like this, I just might fall in love with you. Please tell me that's a joke. Hello, Brian. Yes, it was a joke. Hey, Laura. How much sleep did you get last night? About 3 hours. At least I think I got 3 hours of sleep. All I know is I've never fallen asleep so many times while trying to get dressed in the morning. Brian, which I think second starting point. I think I wrote that for a script, that second part. So, Brian, next time we should leave before midnight. I agree. I don't know the time's supposed slip. I don't know how the time slipped by so fast last night. Well, as long as we all agree that on the subject. Now, what about what we saw last night? Keep it down. The vamps are coming. Hey, Andy. Hey, Laura. What the hell was that? Andy and I have an understanding. So what, you're friends with a vampire? You know, he's only good looking because he's able to change his appearance. Need I even tell you how old he is? I hear he's and his friend Luke are what? Enlighten us. What was it last time, Andy? 200? 300? It was 200 years old. So, here we are. How old? Look, Luke. I'm not here to start any trouble. That's good for your sake. How about I tell you just how old we really are. I've been 18 for 30 years. No more, no less. Making me only 48 years old. Not even half of 100. Let's go, Andy. Oh. And Brian? I'd advise you not to talk about us anymore. Me or Andy. We wouldn't want anything happen to you now, would we? That vamp scares the hell out of me. Maybe if you'd stop calling him a vamp, he'd be nicer to you. Yeah, right. What do you know? Wait a minute. What do you know? You all have to keep your mouths shut. Okay. Apparently, and this is just what Andy told me, Luke in a way is jealous of humans. For what? He's rich, good looking, fast, strong. What the hell does he have to be jealous of? Well, how about the fact that he can never grow up? The fact that he can never die without being murdered or committing suicide. The fact that he wants to die eventually and isn't afraid of it. You make a good point, Laura. Several of them, actually. But he still scares the hell out of me. Why did you have to make friends with them? I'm only friends with Luke. Yes, but why a human female? Oh, this is vampires talking now. With them, yes. But why a human? Female of all. Look, Luke. She's curious about vampires. She wants to know what it's like. You know. She once asked me if you and I liked, having powers no humans possess. I told her at first it was nice. We never got sick. We could heal instantly. Then after a while it lost its point. It lost the perk. There you are, Andy. I've been looking for you. Hey, Rose, what's up? It's private. I already told Luke that. Can you just come speak to me for a minute? What's up? What's the big secret? I don't think I should tell you. Not here, but I have no choice. It's an emergency. Rose, what is it? Is Steph in danger or something? No, but we all may be in danger soon enough. Now listen, don't go running off and telling Luke this. I think we might have had an audience last night. A human audience. Humans aren't allowed underground after dark. What makes you think we had a human audience? Especially when you think of how far down we were. I forgot my ring down there last night. When I went back around 2 or 3 in the morning, I noticed the smell of humans. Fear over the smell of blood and Look, Rose. Even if there were humans down there last night, we are not in any danger. How can you be so sure, Andy? Well, if there in fact was humans. Well, in fact, if there were humans underground last night, then they would have been breaking the law. Now, wouldn't they? That gives us a little breathing space. You see, if they speak, they not only get us, they not only give us up, but they give themselves up, breaking the laws. No human's that stupid. I guess you're right, but still, don't tell Luke. You know, I can't decide if Luke's the mean one or if Andy's the mean one. I think it's Luke, but I think it gets twisted around a couple pages. Maybe it's here and there. So, what was that all about? She made me promise not to tell you. Andy, tell me what she told you. I can sense it is important. Alright, but don't mention it to her. Last night she went back underground to finish something, to find something really. A certain ring he gave her for her B-Day. She lost the ring I gave her? No, she found it. She just didn't want to tell you because you can see, you get mad easily. I wouldn't have gotten mad if she had just told me. It was none of my business. When clearly it was. I know. Just forget about it. It's all done with now. Okay. So, how did he take it? So, how did he take the story? Did he buy it? Yes. But only because I told him the truth. Andy, I told you not to tell him the truth. Now he's gonna go on a freaking rampage and again and calm down, Rose. I only told him about the ring part. He's mad, but he got over it fast. He only got mad because you said it was none of his business. He hates stuff like that, you know? The little things like that. Well, believe you me, it isn't so easy to separate the easy and hard from what's big and what's small to Luke. I suppose it's silly to keep things from him at all, though, but you know, sooner or later he figures out everything. Anyways. Come on, Brian. Pick up your damn phone. Come on, answer. Where? Hello? Brian? God damn, it's about time. I've been trying to reach you all after. I've been trying to reach you for 20 minutes. Well, what is it? Laura's at the hospital. A vamp attacked her. I just arrived. Get her fast. The plot thickens! Dun dun dun! I love it. I'll be there in a few minutes. There's gotta be a filler scene there, but switch. I mean, it literally skips a lot of stuff. Good, you made it. Is she alright? Have you seen her yet? She's fine. She wasn't bitten or anything. She was being, well, I'll let her tell you. Andy? Rose? Is that you? Why are you calling me so late? just calling to let you know that a certain human female is in the hospital. That's nice, Rose, but you know vamps aren't allowed in hospitals. Andy, it's Laura. She was attacked by a vampire. Are you sure? If I'm gonna break the law, Rose, you have to be sure. I'm more than sure. Andy was deaf. She just told me. She said she was jealous of you and her. She apologized and says that she didn't bite her. Tell her to stay away from me for a few days. Tell her also that if Laura dies, I'll kill her myself.